Hi, I'm Mary Duffy, co-editor and... Let's start again. No, you don't have to do anything. I'll do it. Hi, I'm Mary Duffy, co-author and editor of Toolbox for Writers. What is Toolbox for Writers? When I was young, there was a silly joke. What's black and white and red all over? The answer was the newspaper. How childish. Well, today you might add books, magazines, computer articles, and certainly electronic things like email and e-books. With so much in print today, a writer's first challenge is how to get read and how to stand out. Further, to find a book publisher or a literary agent seems, for most writers, to be an unending, ardent quest. In spite of shelves of books offering sound advice on the agent-publisher process, the realistic writer knows that nothing will help if the product is not excellent. This is where we come in. In more than 52 years of intense study of the master enduring writers of the English language, my husband Mark Guerrero has parsed sentences, something most of us hated doing in school, looked for techniques and writing formulas that bring the reader's eye forward with interest and excitement, and finally crafted an organized grouping of master techniques, annotated by examples from 2,000 plus world-class writers. The techniques are presented in three main sections. First, grammatical and syntactical tools, including the all-important sentence openers. I love that. 2, rhetorical tools. And 3, specific fiction tools. If I were to try to sum up this book, this deep, wonderful book, in a few words, I would say that the enemy of fine writing is boredom, most often created by repetition, especially in the grammar school noun, verb, complement, sentence structure we all learned very early and perhaps altogether too well. Unfortunately, as adults, this is the pattern most of us use when we speak and when we write. Look at this example. Little Johnny hit a home run. It won his Little League the pennant. It was his first time at bat all year and he was nervous. His parents were very proud. They threw a huge party for him and his team. Some people thought it was a bit much. This pattern of writing will bore your reader and drive them to distraction, and even worse, to some other printed matter by some other author, in no time. Now look at the presentation of the same information done with Mark's suggestions. Although some people thought the party was a bit much, no one could begrudge little Johnny's parents their pride in their son, who, hands-shaking, heart-pounding, had come to the Little League mound for the first time all season and hit a homer to win his team the pennant. Wouldn't you rather craft that second exhilarating, grown-up writer's sentence? I would. In fact, I did. After editing and rewriting Mark's amazing book 4 times, even my speech has improved, and I've been a professional speaker for 30 years. Last but not least, in the editing process of Toolbox, I made a wall chart by my computer so I could remind myself of the various techniques one at a time. Some days I'd use a certain writing tool somewhere, say a Zugma, and if you don't know what that is, you have to read the book. And I learned that Toolbox is not a book to skim over and toss next to, say, Elements of Style, which you skimmed over 20 or 30 years ago. This is no short list of do's and don'ts to help you get to sleep when you have insomnia. This is a book to master, and you will find it's worth it because the techniques begin to appear not only in your writing, but even in your speech, revving up your overall communication skills. Toolbox for Writers, I'm glad to say, starts where other writing guides stop. With the proven techniques of the great writers of the English language, we are sure that it will become a classic for the serious writer and for the discerning reader. As one masters sentence openers, absolutes, alliteration, oppositions, absolute phrases, action verbs, parallels, antithesis, oxymorons, IFS, and so much more. If you're a student, you'll get A's on your essays and term papers. If you're a teacher, you'll impress your students, parents, and colleagues with your writing. If you're an aspiring writer, you'll get published as the product will be professional and you will feel confident and proud of your writing. If you're a professional writer, your readers will love you all the more. And if you write emails, blogs, thank you notes, articles, letters, you'll dazzle your friends and readers with your elegant writing techniques. Whether you are a teacher, a student, an aspiring, or a professional writer, you'll find great value for your time and money in this book. Writing is hard work. You want to get maximum value for all your effort, just as you do for your money. So get Toolbox for Writers and get it now. Thank you.
That's good.